Saw somebody write that down. It's Friday, everybody. Time once again for our weekly get-together of funnin' and strummin' here at the place we call Ukuleleville. It's your old buddy Tiki Dave here with you at Ukuleleville Play-Along Party number 59. We're almost at the big 6-0. Looking forward to that on our next session. But right now it's number 59. A lot of strumming and funning to be done here. So I want you all to settle back, relax, make sure you're all tuned up. We're going to be starting in just a few minutes. A couple of introductory remarks and things to say. First of all, wonderful to be here with you guys. It's a wonderful sunny day here in Hilo. You can tell it's a sunny day because half of my face is washed out. For those of you who have wondered why I look like a half moon pie cookie, the sun is coming in from this side. I've got a window up here, and I have not figured out yet how to get that blocked. Probably a big sheet would do some good, but when it's sunny like this, that's why you get half of my face. So if I do this, I look like the guy from Batman. What was it? Two-Face. Get that one? Then you got that one. Anyway, but it's a beautiful day. It's sunny. It's been a wonderfully productive day. We had a great session of Hula at Home with Lealoha. I had a wonderfully productive morning of power washing as well. As many of you may know, we're getting ready to put the house up for sale, and lots of things to be done, one of which is some power washing around the property. Also, all of our storage bins and things need to be washed out and gotten ready for things to be put in them. So lots of work to be had. For those of you who did not know, Lealoha and I are going to be selling our house here in Hilo and moving to Las Vegas, hopefully within the next few months. Putting the house on the market probably the end of next month, and hopefully things will move quickly. For anybody who knows anybody who's looking for a house in Hilo, it's a beautiful hale, 3-bedroom, 3-bath, nice yard, big lanai on the back, wraparound porch. Great property. So I'll let everybody know when it officially goes up for sale. But that's what we're getting ready to do. And here we are for another great session of Ukuleleville. Now, if it's your first time here, and if it is your first time, welcome. Always great to have first-timers. My name is Tiki Dave, and I'm coming to you from Hilo, Hawaii. That's where we base Ukuleleville out of, at least for a few more months anyways, while we are doing this. And this is our little Friday session of funnin' and strummin'. It's not really instructional. It's just I'm sort of here as your band leader, if you will, showing you the music and guiding you through what we have today. We've got some songs we've done a few times already. We've got a few new ones as well. So we're sticking with that format that we began last week, which is songs that we've done previously. We only do one time, and new songs are done twice. So I think we've got about 5 new songs today, and the rest will be things that we've done from the Greatest Hits collection. Now, if this is your first time, I just want to let you know a little bit about what's going to be going on today. For those of you who've been attending throughout the year and some odd that we've been doing this, you know well what we do here. But here we have, I think it's about 10 songs today, but we've got the old, we've got the new, and it's just a session of playing. I'm going to have some music that I put up in just a moment up on the screen. If you had chosen to, you could, in advance, you could have downloaded the sheets. The correct link for the sheets this week, I apologize for the incorrect link being in the description, is in the chat, so go to the chat and find what I put up. That is the June 25th links. We have sheet music in both baritone, I like that, baritone or regular tuning available for download. You can read them off of the screen when I put them up, or as I said, you could have downloaded them previously. So right now, I'm going to put up our first song. And I'm going to show you, pardon me, a couple of examples of how to look through the sheets. My sheets are just a little bit different than some other sheets that you may have read before. First of all, I always have the chords are always on the right-hand side. You will know by now, if you're new to this, I will let you know. I usually give you the first position, kind of beginnery chords. If you know your inversions, if you know the different positions for your chords, feel free to use anything that you'd like. I don't notate any strums or anything. That's certainly up to you to decide on the strum. You can mimic me once you hear what I'm doing, or you can just strike out on your own. If you look, I do not have my chords above the words. Many people do. I do not. I like to conserve space. I like to keep everything whenever possible to one sheet. So you will see the chords in between the lyrics. Also, you will frequently see a chord and then after it a parentheses and a number. That's how many beats you are going to strum that chord for. So for instance, in our first song today, Blueberry Hill, in the intro, look at the intro, we have C2, F2, C1, and hold. So that means we've got C to be strummed for 2 beats, F to be strummed for 2, and then we have a 1 and hold on C, which for me is just 1 one of those. Let it ring, and that's one and hold for me. I will usually put those things on the intros and the outros, but like for instance here in Blueberry Hill, I've decided for ease of playing, I've also put them at the end of the verses. It gives us a little roadmap to what's going on. Also, many times I will only write out a chorus or a bridge one time. That is to conserve space, so make sure that when you're looking at your sheet, you see where the chorus or the bridge is, and then if it says repeat chorus or repeat bridge, you zoom back up to that place where you notice the bridge or the chorus was. Other than that, if I feel anything important needs to be shown, I will point it out. I'll give you a little guidepost, but fairly easy to follow along here. As I said, it's really up to you to strum and choose which chords you want to use. These are here just as suggestions. Now, the last thing that we do here at Ukuleleville, which is a little different, is we use backing tracks to play along with. And I don't think I know of too many other play-alongs that do that. So, in that vein, what I would like you to do, please, ladies and gentlemen, is to help me out. I know you can see me because I have my little monitor over here to my right. I'm going to start playing the track for Blueberry Hill. As soon as you hear it, I want you to start pressing that blue circle with the thumbs up and the heart and all that good stuff, and I want you to tell me that you can hear that track. So, let me see it, everybody. It takes about 5 or 6 seconds. There we go. There we go. Good, 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 good. Keep hitting them. Keep hitting some hearts. Keep hitting some stars. Beautiful. Scott Moreno. There he is, tuning in again. Good. So there we go, everybody. And we can hear it, and we're just about to start. I have kind of reframed a couple of things so you can see my hand a little bit better than last time, and also my strumming and my chording hand. This is one of the ones that we're going to do one time. We're going to take it at a nice leisurely clip. This is kind of a shuffly kind of shuffly feel. It's also in a division of 3. It's like a 12/8 thing. I'm almost embarrassed to guess at that because Scott Moreno, who's a wonderful drummer and who knows these things, is watching. But a lot of the times in these kinds of songs, you can do a straight strum. Found my thrill. You can do one of those on Blueberry Hill. But some people, what they like to do is they like to kind of play along with the da-da-da-da, so you can do. You can choose to do that, but it's your session, everybody, so you do exactly as you want. We have a little bit of a solo, if you see down the middle, so for those of you who have your kazoos handy, you may certainly start tooting on your kazoo if you'd like, and I think by this point you've heard enough of my blathering. It's time to play some ukulele, so let's get down to it, everybody. Oh, look at that. Chris, thanks for those stars already. Appreciate that. And by the way, pardon me for the cough, for those of you who want to socialize and talk, we love that. You know that that's what the chat is there for. So if you are new to this, introduce yourself, let everybody know where you're from, maybe tell them what you're playing for an ukulele. If you have a new ukulele and you're excited about it, let everybody know. That's what we're here to do, is do some socializing and some playing. So let's get down to it, everybody. Enough of my yapping. It's time to play a little Blueberry Hill. Let's do it up, everybody. I'll count you in, and off we go. Here we go. 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4. C, F, and G. I found my thrill on Blueberry Hill. On Blueberry Hill, when I found you. You know what? I apologize, everybody. Stop. I'm sorry, I got you all jazzed up to play. I forgot to tell you about a little change in the sheet. Ekalamai, as we say. I realized when I was doing my checks here, I didn't have time to redo the sheet. Look down at the chorus, everybody, and please look down at the last line where it says, we're never meant to be. I need you to take the B7 and the E minor, and I need you to switch them. So I need you to go for the last 2 lines. But all of those vows we made, B7 and then back to E minor, were never meant to be. So you need to switch those, B7 and E minor, last line of the chorus. Okay? Again, my apologies, everybody, for that. Let's get down to some playing. Here we go. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. I found my thrill on Blueberry Hill. I found you. The moon stood still on Blueberry Hill and lingered until my dreams came true. To the chorus now. The wind and the willow play love's sweet melody, and all of those vows we made were never meant to be. Though we're apart, you're part of mystique. For you were my friend on Blueberry Hill. All right, now the chorus. The wind and the willow play love's sweet melody. All right, but all of those vows we made were never meant to be. Though we're apart, you're part of me still. Coming up on the tag, you were my friend on Blueberry Hill. Two more times, for you were my friend on Blueberry Hill. For you were my friend on Blueberry. That's how we do it. Yeah, take you back in time. A little bit of the Fat Man, Fats Domino, from down New Orleans way. All right, good job, everybody. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Scott, thanks. Cool uke. This is my baritone uke that I just kind of capo up. I love this one because I enjoy playing baritone. Let's see what's going on. Terry says, "Oh, Dave, you have such high hopes for me on this." I always have high hopes for you, Terry. I definitely have high hopes for you. I know you're going to get that. Jeff says, "I wish I was on a cruise." Oh, isn't that nice? Well, I'll tell you this. Probably we will have a little bit better idea of our schedule come next week. I know some of you were at home with Lealoha, so there's a chance that we have a little bit more information coming up next week. So stay tuned, everybody. Stay tuned. All right, let's get to our second song, everybody. We're going to hide that one right there. We're going to do a little bit of Beatles. This was by request. Somebody had requested this. A few more chords than we're used to, but you're going to do just fine. We've got that pesky F minor, which is a beautiful thing to play in this song. Actually, the change goes from D minor to F minor, and it's a really nice change. Well, it's the Beatles. What do you expect? We also have that G7. So the best way to get that G7, well, there's two ways you could do it. G7, you could play it as you normally would, and then you could just take your ring finger and scooch it up there to the third. You've got your G7, or you could do that with your pinky. I tend to do it with my pinky because I've got very small fingers, so it works for me that way. Also, when you're going your D minor and F minor, we're going to give you two shots. This is one of the new ones, so we're going to go twice. You want to start pre-placing. By that I mean, if you're going to the F minor, think about your pinky and see if you can't get that into place for that F minor before you have to strum it, because you got it free. Let it hover over that third fret, and then hit me with that F minor. Oh, Deb, aren't you nice? Oh, thank you, down in Sydney. We've also got folks watching from Scotland tonight, where it's midnight, apparently, so it's late. So, let's do this, everybody. Let's get a nice slow tempo for Nowhere Man. Don't play quite yet. We're going to take the tempo down. There we go. I like that. Scott's going to go and buy. Oh, I love it. Buy equipment. Oh, I'm so jealous. I love buying equipment. Thanks, Scott. Appreciate the stars, man. When we're on a ship together again, I'll get you at the crew bar, buddy. And then Sharon, thank you so much for that. So let's do this, everybody. Here's the tempo, just so you know. I'll count the intro for you. D minor for 4, F minor, and then to C. And G7 sus, and then in. So let's do it, everybody. This is one of those we're going to do 2 times. So if you don't get it perfectly the first time, not a problem at all. Here we go. What's Scott buying? A mic stand and a headphone amp. Man, we live life on the edge, don't we, buddy? Here we go. Let's do it from the top. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. F minor. Isn't that pretty? And here we go from the top. He's a real nowhere man, sitting in his nowhere land, making all his nowhere plans for nobody. Doesn't have a point of view, knows not where he's going to. Isn't he a bit like you and me? Nowhere man, please listen. You don't know what you're missing. Nowhere man, the world is at your command. He's as blind as he can be, just sees what he wants to see. Nowhere man, can you see me at all? Nowhere man, nowhere man, don't worry, take your time, don't hurry, leave it all till somebody else lends you a hand. Doesn't have a point of view, knows not where he's going to. Isn't he a bit like you and me? Nowhere man, please listen. You don't know what you're missing. Nowhere man, the world is at your command. Last verse, and he's a real nowhere man, sitting in his nowhere land. Here's the tag, making all his nowhere plans for nobody. Another one, making all his nowhere plans for nobody. One more, making all his nowhere plans for nobody. 4 more, end on the C. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boy, those Beatles knew how to write some songs, huh? Not too shabby on that one. I like it. I like it. I like it. Let's do it again, everybody. We're going to do it just maybe 1 tick faster, not too much, just to give you another chance. Now, for those of you who want even more chances at this, please remember, as most of you know, that after the session, usually the next day, I post up today's session up on my YouTube channel. So it's great to go subscribe to the YouTube channel, and when it's up there, you can open it up, play with it as much as you'd like. There's the tool there where you can slow it down 75%, 50%. It's a great, useful tool for learning. So don't forget that even if you don't get it 100% correct on the second time, you got plenty of chances over at the YouTube channel. Hey, Elaine. Hello. Aloha from Pleasantville, New York. Nice to have you. Nice to have you. All right. Yeah, Donna, I mean, F minor can be a little tricky, but it's well worth knowing. It's a great little chord to know. You can play a different version. I mean, if you're playing an E minor with the, for instance, if you know your movable chord form, E minor right there, you can just use the same thing up there on the 3rd fret, and that's F minor right there. I like that because it's nice and ringy. Oh, Bill and Stella, thank you so much. Appreciate those stars. Thanks, guys. Let's do it again, everybody. From the tippers, as I like to say. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. He's a real nowhere man, sitting in his nowhere land, making all his nowhere plans for nobody. Doesn't have a point of view, knows not where he's going to. Isn't he a bit like you and me? Nowhere man, nowhere man, please listen. You don't know what you're missing. Nowhere man, the world is at your command, and he's as blind as he can be. Just sees what he wants to see. Nowhere man can you see me at all. Nowhere man, nowhere man, don't hurry. Take your time, don't worry. Leave it all till somebody else lends you a hand. And he doesn't have a point of view, knows not where he's going to. Isn't he a bit like you and me? Nowhere man, please listen. You don't know what you're missing. Nowhere man, the world is at your command, and he's a real nowhere man, sitting in his nowhere land, making all his nowhere plans for nobody. Two more. Making all his nowhere plans for nobody. And he's making all his nowhere plans for nobody. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, sir. A little bit of Nowhere Man from Los Beatles. Liverpool's own, fantastic song. Put that in your song files, everybody. Your uke groups will thank you. Speaking of which, I think I talked about it last week. Don't forget, everybody, these sheets that you download, they are yours. You know, do with them what you want. Rewrite them if you want. Share them with friends. Put them in your book. Share them with your ukulele groups. It's all good. That's for you guys. Hey, Danny from Melbourne, Australia. I've been down to Melbourne, Australia a couple times. Enjoyed my time there. All right, everybody. So let's get down to one of our one and dones. This is a little wicked game by Mr. Chris Isaac. And this is one of those ones that you'll notice that I don't have any chords inside the song, so to speak. The reason is it's one of our repetitive songs. We try to do one of these every time, if not every other time, where we have a song. It's sort of like maybe Stand By Me or something like that, where it's the exact same chords with the exact same durations, just repeating through the whole song. So this one is no different. All it is you got 4 counts of A minor, 4 counts of G, and then 8 of D. And that's all it does through the whole song, everybody. It says 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, D, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's all it does. So I've made some markers here, but really, there's really no need for it because it's the same thing over and over again. But I love this song. It's also very hard to sing. Speaking of which, I've got a little bit of a froggy throat, and I completely forgotten that I have these. And these things, I love these. These are called vocal zones. and I don't get any money from them or anything, and I just happen to like these. I was turned on to them by, believe it or not, a passenger a few years ago, and they're called Vocal Zones Throat Pastels, and they work wonderfully. So I had one of those before the session. I've got one tucked up in my cheek, so if you're ever looking for some relief, those are pretty darn good right there. Oh, Janine, mahalo for those stars. Appreciate that. All right, but let me get you a good tempo for this. Oh, change the sheet. Yes, that would be a good thing, wouldn't Sharon? Oh, goodness gracious. I'm glad you guys are out there. Otherwise, I would just be a mess and go to pieces here. Don't play quite yet, everybody. Let me just get a good tempo here. Yeah, right there. I like it. I like that. I'm just going to give it a moment. I'm looking over at my monitor here. Yep, it's popped up, so we got it. All righty, here we go. Roger, you didn't get that? Oh, there's a minute ago. Okay. On my monitor, I've got Wicked Game. I think we're good to go. Yes? You don't see Wagon Wheel. We're not doing Wagon Wheel. We're doing Wicked Game. Randy? We're doing Wicked Game here, Randy. So I've got it up here, and I believe this was in the Dropbox, was it not? I've got it loaded in. All right, let's do it up, everybody. Wicked Game, and remember, it's one of those repetitive ones, A minor, G, and D. A Wagon Wheel was last week. We did the Wagon Wheel last week. Here we go, from the top. 1, 2, and remember, it's the same thing through the whole thing. A minor, G, and D. And we're going to do that one again. Okay, hold on a second, everybody. We're going to stop for a second. The Dropbox link, Ralph, on the top is incorrect. I put up the wrong link for the top. But look in the chat, and the correct Dropbox link is there. Okay? So there we go. Thanks, Janine. Appreciate that. Those should be the right ones, everybody. I made a mistake. On the event list, I didn't have the incorrect Dropbox link. But when I was writing the description today for the live, I did. So there's the correct one. Here we go, from the top. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And G. And now D. And you do it one more time, then we'll start the song. Here we go. The world was on fire. No one could save me but you. And that's all it is through the whole song. Strange what desire will make foolish people do. I never dreamed that I'd meet somebody like you. And I never dreamed that I'd lose somebody like you. On the chorus now. No, I don't want to fall in love. Word is only gonna break your heart. No, I don't want to fall in love. Word is only gonna break your heart with you. Word is only gonna break your heart. Word is only gonna break your heart. What a wicked game to play to make me feel this way. What a wicked thing to do to let me dream of you. What a wicked thing to say. You never felt this way. What a wicked thing to do to make me dream of you. And I wanna fall in love. This word is only gonna break your heart. No, I don't wanna fall in love. This word is only gonna break your heart with you. Give me another with you, everybody. Break your heart with you. The word is only gonna break your heart. The world was on fire. No one could save me but you. It's rich with desire will make foolish people do. I never dreamed that I'd love somebody like you, and I never dreamed that I'd lose somebody like you. No, I don't wanna fall in love. Word is only gonna break your heart. No, I don't wanna fall in love. This word is only gonna break your heart. No, this word is only gonna break your heart with you. This word is only gonna break your heart. No, this word is only gonna break your heart. Oh, doing great, everybody. This word is only gonna break your heart. Outro. And it never changes. Isn't that great? Tough to forget the chord progression. Get ready, end on the D. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. We like those because, you know, every now and then you got to not think so much about playing, yeah? Just kind of turn your brain off and have a little bit of fun with it. Good job, everybody, with Wicked Game. All right, we're going to head on to a new song here, and a nice simple one, actually. We're going to do a little bit of Fleetwood Mac. Let me see. I'm just going to look at the responses here that we got. Yeah, come on in, Susan. Absolutely. Sorry you had some trouble getting online, but we are here, and we're going to be here for a little while longer playing some music. Chris, yeah, pretty good chord progression. Like I said, those Beatles, they knew what they were doing. They were pretty good at their jobs. All right, everybody. So the cool thing about this song is it's really kind of mostly just one chord progression, which is G, F, C, G, F, C, and then at the bottom of every verse, and I believe the choruses too, it just gets you on over to a D. That's it. You've got 4 chords here. Oh, look at all these stars. Thanks, guys. Really appreciate that. All right, everybody. So it's a shuffle, and we're going to do this twice, so we're going to slow it up the first time. And even though it's pretty nice and simple, I want to give you guys a good shot at learning the arrangement. So don't play quite yet. Yeah, right about there. So just to show you what the feel and the count is, everybody, this is the intro, just to give you an idea. Here we go. Intro. G, F, C, 2, 3, 4, G, F, C, and then we go in. If you wake up and don't want to smile. All right, so that I think maybe one tick slower. Maybe down to there we go. So let's do it, everybody. Yeah, nothing too tricky about these, but it's a fun song. It really is. It's a great song. And again, this is one of these that, you know, I don't hear too often at ukulele get-togethers and meetings, whether online or in person. I don't hear this too much, and it's a fun song. And for our age group, and I know most of us are in the same, either baby boomers or, you know, maybe around that thing, it's a great song. It's a great song that everybody knows. So here we go. And for the bass players got to love this, right? Pretty simple progression. Here we go, from the top. 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. G, F, C. One more time. That's really kind of it, except for that D that pops up. Here we go. If you wake up and don't want to smile, if it takes just a little while, open your eyes and look at the day. Here's your D. You see things in a different way. Don't stop thinking about tomorrow. Don't stop. It'll soon be here. It'll be here. Better than before. Yesterday's gone. Yesterday's gone. T, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Why not think about times to come and not about the things that you've done? If your life gone, yesterday's gone. Now we go back up to the intro. We play through that little thing 4 times. And 3 more. And in the actual song, there's a little solo going on. If you want to do a little bit of finger pick, a little single note picking, here we go. Last verse. And all I want is to see you smile. If it takes just a little while. I know you don't believe that it's true. I never meant any harm to you. Don't stop thinking about tomorrow. Don't stop, it'll soon be here. It'll be here, bigger than before. Yesterday's gone, yesterday's gone. Now we're on that bottom part there, and we go. Ooh, don't you look back. Now we're going to do that 4 times. Ooh, don't you look back. 2 more. Ooh, don't you look back. 1 more time with that thing. I said, ooh, don't you look back. Outro, just like the intro. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Rocking out a little bit of Fleetwood Mac here on a Friday evening, afternoon, morning, whatever you might be, Saturday morning, for those of you in a different, across the international date line. Good job, everybody. Hope you like that. That one I really like. That's a good one right there. All right. Hey, don't forget, we'll have a moment, and I'm taking a little bit of a break for a refreshing drink. Don't forget to hit the share button, everybody, while you're doing this. Let your friends, family, and fellow ukulele enthusiasts know where you're spending your Fridays here with Tiki Dave at Ukuleleville. We love as many people as possible. Love those new folks. If this is your first time, remember, introduce yourself. Don't be a stranger. You can be strange, but don't be a stranger. That's what I like to say. Let's do it again, everybody. Kind of a rocking little thing. Let's see. Yeah, that's about it, everybody. It kind of rolls over. The one thing I can say maybe is you may want to try this. It kind of fits the song, and I talk about like the Chuck Berry thing. Remember, we talked about that a few times. We've done it a few times. If you're going to do the Chuck Berry thing on this D, for instance, because in the song, if you listen to the song, and then the yesterday's gone, yesterday's gone, yesterday's gone, yesterday's gone, yesterday's gone. That's just kind of like a bluesy, like a little bar on the second, and this is for those of you who are comfortable with your bar chords. Remember we talked about that kind of Chuck Berry thing. Now you add your pinky, and it becomes sort of like this walking thing. Do that. Hey, Diane from Oz. Well, thanks for coming on in. So you can try that if you'd like. So is it open your eyes and look at the day. You see things in a different way. You could try that. Or you could just go, you see things in a different way. Either one will be fine for you. Let's do it again, everybody. Let's have some fun with this. A little bit of Fleetwood Mac. One of my all-time favorites. Here we go. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you wake up and don't want to smile, if it takes just a little while, open your eyes and look at the day. You see things in a different way. Don't stop thinking about tomorrow. Don't stop, it'll soon be here. It'll be here, bigger than before. Yesterday's gone, yesterday's gone. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent, we go. Why not think about times to come, and not about the things that you've done? If your life was bad to you, just think what tomorrow thinking about tomorrow. Don't stop, it'll soon be here. It'll be here, better than before. And yesterday's gone, yesterday's gone. Now we just got that intro 4 times. Here we go. That's the first time. 2 more times. 1 more. Oh, we're rocking it out. Here we go. All I want is to see you smile. If it takes just a little while. I know you don't believe that it's true. I never meant any harm to you. Don't stop thinking about tomorrow. Don't stop, it'll soon be here. It'll be here, better than before. Yesterday's gone, yesterday's gone. Don't you look back, everybody. Here we go. And ooh, don't you look back. I said ooh, oh, oh, don't you look back. 2 more. Oh, 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 don't you look back. So excited. I forgot we end on the G. All right. Good job, everybody. Nicely done. Nicely done. Okay. We're moving on. We're going to do one of our ones and dones. And this is one we did a few months back from REM. It's called Losing My Religion. And fairly easy kind of thing to do. We've got a lot of the chords that we're all used to. And what do we have? Yep. Everything kind of falls in. And it's not really a repetitive song, but it's got some aspects in the verses that kind of circles through the same things. So let's get to the next one. We're going to do a little Losing My Religion. And don't play quite yet, everybody. We're going to take this at a nice relaxed clip, I think. A minor. And then we go G. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A minor. And that's just the intro, nice and simple. Oh, life is bigger. I think right there works. Maybe just 1 tick slower. Just let it breathe a little bit. All right, everybody, let's do it. Let's do it. Well, thanks, Lisa. Glad you like them. Yeah, we try to have some. If you haven't noticed, I'm a big fan of like kind of 60s and 70s and 80s. Not a lot of contemporary. We do some now and then, but what can I say? I was born in '67. I like what I like. What can I say? All right, everybody, let's do it again. Here we go. Or not again. Let's do it the first time. It's one of our one and dones. Please note, everybody, about 3/4 of the way down, we've got a repeat bridge. Okay, we've got a repeat bridge. So you got to go back to the bridge. We've got a little tag going on and some outros. So let's have some fun with this. Everybody get your Michael Stipe kind of flat vocal affect going. I like Michael Stipe. Great front man. His voice is very distinctive. Love it. 1, 2. You know what I should do, actually? Is there time to change? No, there's not time to change up. I should have changed my 8-string baritone for this because it would sound like really cool on this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, life is bigger than you are not me. Things that I will go to, distance in your eyes. Oh no, I've said too much. I said it up. That's me in the corner. don't know if I can do it. Oh no, I've said too much. Haven't said enough. Bridge. Thought that I heard you laughing. Thought that I heard you sing. I think I thought I saw you try. Every whisper of every waking hour, I'm choosing my confessions, trying to keep eye on you, like a hurt, lost, and blind fool. Oh no, I've said too much. I've set it up. Consider this end of the century. Consider this slip that brought me to my knees. Hail, what if all these fantasies come flaming around? Now I've said too much. The bridge. Thought that I heard you laughing. Thought that I heard you sing. I think I thought I saw you try. And that was just a dream. That was just a dream. That's me in the corner. That's me in the spotlight, losing my religion, trying to keep up with you, and I don't know if I can do it. Oh no, I've said too much. I haven't said enough. Tag. And that was just a dream. Try, cry, why try? That was just a dream. Just a dream. Just a dream. Outro. See if I can remember that line. And end on A minor. Here we go. And I played that song back in the day. I was in a pickup band, and we used to do that. And believe it or not, I was playing mandolin at the time, because I play violin too. So I had to do the line that. That's a very kind of 80s-ish, kind of solo-ish line. It was very kind of like the repetitive stuff. But I love playing that song. All right, everybody, let's move on. Let's do something a little bit new here that we haven't done before. And we are going to be doing California Girls. Now, if this is your first time, you may have noticed that we don't always have the same exact arrangement as the song. Sometimes we omit things to make it easier, change the chords a little bit, but it's pretty close. And in this one, I have given you an E. Your assignment, if you choose to accept it, your mission, if you choose to accept it, is to actually try that E. Now, a lot of people, when they get to an E on an ukulele, they automatically say, oh, I can just play an E7. Well, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And in this one, it will work. But it's a good thing to know how to play an E. Now, an E you can do a couple of ways. Some people use the old, you know how I have that D notated, kind of like 2, 3, 4, all scrunched in there? If you kind of migrate that up 2 frets, like you take this thing and you go 1, 2, and then if you can get your index finger back to that first string, you've got all those right there. Even I have trouble sometimes with that one. So what I do is for a guitar player, we learn this early on when you play guitar, we learn how to flatten our finger. Now you take that ring finger, I do the ring finger. Some people actually use a pinky. I've noticed actually a lot of English guitarists, Clapton and such and Beck, they tend to do this with a flattened pinky, but I can't. So ring finger kind of flattened, 3, 2, 1, and then I take my index finger up there. It's tough. There's no doubt about it. It's tough, but it's well worth knowing. You could also do the bar chord here on the 4th fret and then pinky up there on the 7th fret. You could do any one of those. Or you could do the E7. I'm choosing to use the actual E. So your assignment, if you choose to accept it, is to try that E. If you don't get it perfect the first time, try it again. Keep working at it and then go back and keep practicing, keep playing, and eventually you will get it. I promise you. Your hand is making a rude gesture. Oh, the E chord is evil. Evil E chord. Evil E chord. Dave's such a mean guy. But, you don't have to play it. I mean, you can just, if you want to also, believe it or not, you can just do that bar chord, and if you don't like it, just strum the first 3 strings, 4, 3, and 2. And you've got yourself an E. Either way, it's all good, everybody. So let me kind of slow this down a little bit. Let me get a tempo. Don't play quite yet. And it's another shuffle. A, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, East Coast girls are hip by. That's the tempo we're going to take it. So that's kind of, for me, that's a shuffly kind of with the chuck on there. You don't have to do a chuck. You can keep going like this. Well, East Coast girls are hip. You could do that. I'm going to be doing the chuck. Let's go for it, everybody. Keep note, there's a repeat chorus. There's also a little 8-bar interlude with A chord going into the E. And then you have I wish they all could be California girls. Ooh, get that note, David. Girls. Yikes. On my ears today. So we got that 4 times and then the end. Let's try it. Let's try it, everybody. Here we go. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. A. Here we go. Well, East Coast girls are hip. I really dig those styles they wear. The Southern girls with the way they talk, they knock me out when I'm down there. The Midwest farmers' daughters really make you feel alright. And the Northern girls with the way they kiss, they keep their boyfriend warm at night. Here's the chorus, everybody. I wish they all could be California. Wish they all could be California. Wish they all could be California girls. And the West Coast has the sunshine, and those girls all get so tan. I dig a French bikini on Hawaiian Island dolls by a palm tree in the sand. I've been all around this great big world and I've seen all kinds of girls. Hey, but I couldn't wait to get back to the States, back to the cutest girls in the world. Let's do the chorus again, everybody. Wish they all could be California. Wish they all could be California. Wish they all could be California girls. Just a little interlude. Outro. Wish they all could be California girls. 3 more times. I wish they all could be California girls. Girls, love those girls. Hey, I wish they all could be California girls. One more time, everybody, then we end on the A. And I wish they all could be California girls. And a 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how we do it. All right. Good job. We have the organ in the background now. fading out. Good job. And by the way, I forgot to mention, I did put the E7 in there. For those of you who want to cop out and don't do the E, which is fine, I put the E7 in there for you. Let's see what Robert says. He says he uses the middle finger on third and fourth fingers on the fourth fret and the finger on the second string, then the index finger on the first string, second fret. There you go. Can do that. Let's see. Yeah. That would work. However you can get there. That's how I say it, everybody. It's however you want to do it. Whatever finger works for you. The joke that people are tired of me hearing say it. You take off your shoe and use your big toe if you have to. As long as you get the same notes in the chord that everybody else gets, you are fine. All righty, let's do it again, everybody. Here we go. All right, let me just see if there's anything. Nope, we're good. Let's do it again, everybody. And, if you don't get it this time, that's fine. Don't forget, everybody, we got this thing going up on YouTube tomorrow. You can go over and repeat it and keep playing it and just practice it. That's what you do. Surfer Girl. Phoenix Surfer Girl is a great song. The modulation can be a bit, for folks who are not advanced or intermediate, that can be a bit much because it changes keys in there. But it's a possibility. I can look into it. It's a great song. I know that. Here we go from the top. 1, 2, or 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, East Coast girls are hereby really dig those styles they wear, and the Southern girls with the way they talk, they knock me up when I'm down there. The Midwest farmers' daughters really make you feel alright, and the Northern girls with the way they kiss, they keep their boyfriend warm at night. I wish they all could be California. I wish they all could be California. I wish they all could be California girls. The West Coast has the sunshine, and the girls all get so tan. I dig a French bikini on Hawaiian Island dolls. I buy a palm tree in the sand. I've been all around this great big world, and I've seen all kinds of girls. Yeah, but I couldn't wait to get back to the States, back to the cutest girls in the world. On the chorus, I wish they all could be California. I wish they all could be California. I wish they all could be California girls. Boy, did I mess that one up. Here's the interlude. Da 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 da. I wish they all could be California girls. Girls, we love those girls. I wish they all could be California girls. Girls, I give it those girls, yeah. I wish they all could be California girls. One more time, then we're ending on the A, everybody. I wish they all could be California girls. And a 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Fantastic, fantastic. Good job, everybody, as we head to the beach with that last one. Now, we're going to jump across the pond. We're going to go from the West Coast across the pond, do a little bit of Elton John, kind of a ballady, kind of a melancholy song. Great song, though. And this is another one I had a request for. And we are going to do this twice. It's kind of a long one, but we are going to do this twice. And chordally, we are in the key of C. It never changes keys as far as doing any chords that are outside of what should be in C. We got C, A minor, F, and G, and it's all in how he puts it together. And the simple chords and just a beautiful song, no doubt about it. Excuse me for 1 second, everybody. I'm going to get another one of these pastels going. Got kind of a sore throat. It's going to be a long weekend for us. We've got guests coming in for the weekend. We've got a lot of music happening. Got a dinner happening Sunday. Big night, big night. Of course, tonight being Friday, it's our normal Friday night Leumu, which is our Samoan restaurant, which is down in Kea'au. It's about maybe 15 minutes from us. And, of course, you've heard me mention Vic. Many of you have seen Vic play with me, the two guys with two ukes. He and his band will be there tonight, so looking forward to that. There's some pulasami and some mochi for dessert and all that good stuff. So here we go, everybody. Let's just set a tempo with this one. Don't play yet. And it is a ballad, so it's a slow one. You can do some straight strums on this if you want. So this is like C, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to arpeggiate. Goodbye, Norma Jean, though I never knew you at all. That's what we're doing right there. So we're just going to keep it right at that tempo, okay? And we'll give you 2 bites of the apple. Take a little sip here. Excuse me. That's loud. Oh, my goodness. I get notifications in my ears every time stars come through. Thanks to those guys. Really appreciate that. Also, I want to thank them and get some notifications from the PayPal and Venmo as well. You know, it's pretty much everything right now is going into the Elua Moving Fund, the relocation fund. So I really appreciate that, guys. Thank you so much. All those wonderful donations. Here we go from the top. 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Randy, yes it is. Goodbye, Norma Jean, though I never knew you at all. You had the grace to hold yourself while those around you crawled out of the woodwork, and they whispered into your brain, sent you on a treadmill, and they made you change your name. Keeping it nice and simple to start. It seemed to me you live your life like a candle in the wind, never knowing who to cling to when the rain set in. I would have liked to have known you, but I was just a kid. Your candle burned out long before your legend ever did. And C and G, good, and loneliness was tough, toughest role you ever played. Oh, we created a superstar. Pain was the price you paid. Even when you died, all the press still added you. All the papers had to say was that Marilyn was found in the nude. On chorus, it seemed to me you lived your life like a candle in the wind, never knowing who to cling to when the rain set in. I would have liked to have known you, but I was just a kid. The candle burned out long before your legend ever did. Goodbye, Norma Jean, goodbye, Norma Jean, though I never knew you at all. You had the grace to hold yourself while those around you crawled. Goodbye, Norma Jean, from the young man in the 22nd row. Sees you as something more than sexual, more than just a Marilyn Monroe. Of course again, and it seemed to me you lived your life like a candle in the wind, never knowing who to cling to when the rain set in. And I would have liked to have known you, but I was just a kid. Your candle burned out long before your legend ever did. Now on the tag, and I would have liked to have known you, but I was just a kid. Your candle burned out long before your legend ever did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and yeah. All right. Great job, everybody. Now we're going to keep it just about the same tempo. This time, try something a little different. If you're just doing straight strums, which is fine, try something like that. Even the island strum, down, down, goodbye, goodbye, no, Jean. Oh, I never do you at all. You had the grace to hold. Now me, I'm going to arpeggiate. Goodbye, Norma Jean, though I never do you at all. You can do just a simple arpeggiation, which is just striking 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2. You can try that, or you can do something a little busier. Again, totally up to you guys. What is that now, Terry? You're doing sampan food too. Samoan food. Samoa this and Samoa that. Okay. There's a comedian around here who does different jokes having to do with different ethnic groups that are around the islands here, and there's Samoan is one of them, and Monia and Mofa'a. He's introducing his band, so he says one is the guitar player Monia, the other is the bass player on the other side of the stage, Mofa'a. So, anyways, here we go from the tops. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Goodbye, Norma Jean, though I never do you at all. You have the grace to hold yourself. Those around you crawled out of the woodwork and whispered into your brain, sent you on a treadmill, and they made you change your name. And it seemed to me you live your life like a candle in the wind, never knowing who to cling to when the rain set in. I would have liked to have known you, but I was just a kid. The candle burned out long before the legend ever did. And loneliness was tough, toughest role you ever played. Hollywood created a superstar, and pain was the price you paid. Even when you died, all the press still doubted you. All the papers had to say Marilyn was found in the nude. And it seemed to me you live your life like a candle in the wind, never knowing who to cling to when the rain set in. And I would have liked to have known you, but I was just a kid. The candle burned out long before the legend ever did. Last one, everybody. Goodbye. And goodbye, Norma Jean, though I never knew you at all. You had the grace to hold yourself while those around you crawled. Goodbye, Norma Jean, from the young man in the 22nd row. Sees you as something more than sexual, more than just a Marilyn Monroe. And it seemed to me live your life like a candle in the wind, never knowing who to cling to when the rain set in. And I would have liked to have known you, but I was just a kid. The candle burned out long before your legend ever did. And I would have liked to have known you, but I was just a kid. Candle burned out long before the legend ever did. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, yes, yes. Goodbye, Norma Jean. All right. Good job, everybody. Candle in the Wind. All right, let's move on to our next one. I'm going to switch now that I got a moment here. Can someone help out? Somebody who said for Diane, can someone please give Diane the updated Dropbox link for today? Yeah, Diane, when I was setting this up today, I put the wrong link in the description, but I did put it in the chat, although it's a bit farther back in the chat. So if someone could just give Diane that link, that would be fantastic. And I'm going to switch up for this next one because I feel it needs a sort of a multi-string sort of approach to it. From the Lovin' Spoonful. So I'm going to go with the 8-string baritone tuned up to a tenor. Because many of you know my tenor, one of my tenors is in the shop, and the other is in the dance studios of Princess Cruises. Okay, so we're going to do You Believe in Magic? This is a fun one. I've been looking forward to this one all week. And it's got kind of a neat, thank you very much, Chris, appreciate that. This has got this neat little thing at the beginning. It's kind of like a walk-up little thing that's very kind of Motown-y. And it's... Do you believe in magic? Anyway, so I know that they stole that from. I know John Sebastian guys stole that from Motown. What's that now? Do you believe in magic is not in the Dropbox? For sure, everybody? Please let me know before we keep going, everybody, that Do You Believe in Magic is in the Dropbox for this particular session. I know I put the wrong one at the top on the heading, but I believe I put it in the... I believe the correct one I put in there. So just let me know, everybody, before I go on, because if it's not in the Dropbox, I don't want to play it and have you guys not have. Let me see. I'm checking my Dropbox right now. No, Do You Believe in Magic is in the 25th, which is the one that we just put the links up to. Yeah, it's there. I just checked. I just went and checked. The wonders of the internet. All right, everybody. So we're going to do this one twice. It's kind of a peppy song here. A lot of words, kind of peppy. Let me just get a tempo here. Again, it's kind of a shuffly thing. And I'll play the intro for you, count it through, and then we'll be on our way. Here we go. 1. Don't play quite yet, and I'll show you how we go. We go A minor, B minor, C, B minor, A, B minor, C. Do you believe in magic? It's a little quick, but I think you guys are going to be fine with it. Just, yep, it's there, guys. We know for sure. It's there for sure. I just went and checked. Appreciate you guys checking on that for me. Here we go. Let's do it. Here we go from the top. I'm even going to bring it down about a tick or two, just for the first time through. Here we go. From the top, everybody. Ooh, I like the way that sounds, that 8-string on this. Here we go. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you believe in magic? In a young girl's heart, how the music can free her whenever you start, and it's magic. If the music is groovy, makes you feel happy like an all-time movie. Tell you about the magic, it'll free your soul. It's like trying to tell a stranger about a rock and roll. If you believe in magic, don't bother to choose if it's jug band music or rhythm and blues. Just go and listen. It'll start with a smile, will wipe off your face no matter how hard you try. Your feet start tapping and you can't seem to find it got here, so just blow your mind, yeah. You believe in magic? Come along with me. We'll dance until morning, till it's just you and me. And maybe if the music is right, I'll meet you tomorrow, sort of late at night. And we'll go dancing, baby, then you'll see how the magic's in the music and the music's in me. You believe in magic? talk about magic. Do you believe in magic? Let's do the outro, everybody. And end on the G. Yeah. Yeah, that's it's not the easiest song, especially if you're a beginner, but I think it's a cool song to know. It's a lot of fun. It's a good group song. It's a great kazoo song. What does Terry say? Will I be bringing my kazoo on the next cruise? I think I'll be bringing a lot of kazoos on my next cruise, whenever that might be. But and Jeff wants to do it full speed next. Yes, we will do it at full speed. Absolutely. Thanks for dropping in, Susan. Appreciate it. If you got to go, you got to go. Okay, let's do it again, everybody. That's a fun one. That's a fun one to do. I like it. So here we go. Let's do it again. It's going to seem a little fast. I took it up to where I recorded it at. I don't think it's the full speed of the actual Love and Spoonful, because that's kind of fast. But it's a fun one to do, so let's have it. From the top. Here we go. You are welcome. You are welcome, Ginger. Glad you like it. Like I said, I've been waiting all week to do this one because I love this one. I may even do this one this Sunday on the Shaka Shack. I think I might do it because I love it. Here we go. From the top. 1, 2. A 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you believe in magic? In a young girl's heart, how the music can free her whenever it starts, and it's magic. If the music is groovy, makes you feel happy like an all-time movie. I tell you about the magic, it'll free your soul, like trying to tell a stranger about a rock and roll. If you believe in magic, don't bother to choose it. If it's jug band music or rhythm and blues, just go and listen. It'll start with a smile, won't wipe off your face no matter how hard you try. Your feet start tapping and you can't seem to find how you got there, so just blow your mind. Yeah. You believe in magic? Can you bring me the towel, honey? Come along with me. We'll dance until the morning, till it's just you and me. Maybe if the music is right, I'll meet you tomorrow, sort of late at night. Go there dancing, baby, then you'll see how the magic's in the music and the music's in me. Believe in magic? Do you believe in magic? Yeah, believe in the magic of a young girl's soul. Believe in the magic of the rock and roll. Believe in the magic that can set you free, baby. Yeah, all talk about magic. Do you believe in magic? Oh, I'm talking about magic. Do you believe in magic? Outro, here we go. I believe in magic. I do. I don't believe in ventriloquists, but I believe in magic. Yeah, they kind of creep me out a little bit. All right, great. Terry's bringing a nose flute. I'd love to see a nose flute on a cruise. Hey, before we get into the next song, you know how I endlessly brag on Layla, how she's always great. We know she's great. But she has so many things that she loves to do, the crafting and everything. So this popped up today. I just have to show you what she made me. Many of you may know that I love to golf. I love to go golfing. And so everybody has to have a golf towel. So she has made me my own Tiki. She's going to put the grommet in a little bit, but she's like into embroidery now. She's got a new embroidery machine. So that's my golf towel that I'll be taking out on the golf course fairly soon. It's the Tiki Dave. It's the Tiki Dave golf towel. Hey, love it. Love it. She just popped that on me today. I was like, you're the bestest. All right. Let's do it, everybody. Let's do this next one. A little bit of Bobby Dylan. Of course, I can never say Bobby Dylan without thinking of Forrest Gump, because you remember Forrest Gump. God, what was the girl's name? I can't remember her girlfriend's name, but when she was the stripping folk singer, she billed herself as little Bobby Dylan or whatever. Isn't that cool, Jeff? She does the coolest stuff. It is, Phoenix. It is. It is freaking awesome. Celia, I would agree with you. She is pretty darn amazing. And she just pops this stuff out. One day she won't know how to do something, and then like the next day, like something pops up into the house, and all of a sudden it's like, hey, look at this golf towel I just made for you. She's pretty freaking amazing. All right. Thank you, Kurt. Jenny, honey, they love it. They love the towel. Okay. So one time through here, nice, simple, kind of folky song. And not much to say about this one. I believe this is a train beat. So let's see here. Don't play quite yet, everybody. Let's see what we've got. And one. So that's it. Now, on this sheet, I did make a little mistake. I shouldn't have put C16 because the way that I usually count train is slower. So it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then in. Excuse me. But if you wanted to count it fast, it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You could do that, but technically it should be 8 beats because it's a little slower. And then it's just kind of repetitive, kind of going repetitively through. So I think you'll get it. People are already saying they have to order golf towels for people. Well, I'll tell you what, once we move, everybody, once everything gets settled, you're not going to believe the amount of things that are going to be streaming out of Keenan Creations once we have everything settled in Las Vegas. Okay. No, that's not my line of Tiki Dave products, Ginger. That's Leia Aloha. She just happened to make one for me that says Tiki Dave, but, she's got plans for all that stuff. Okay, let's do it, everybody. Here we go, from the top. I'll count in the fast one for 16, just so you can get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. How many roads must a man walk down before you call him a man? How many seas must a white dove sail before she sleeps in the sand? Yes, and how many times must the cannonballs fly before they're forever banned? And the answer, my friend, it's blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. Yes, and how many years can a mountain exist before it is washed to the sea? Yes, and how many years can some people exist before they're allowed to be free? Yes, and how many times can a man turn his head, pretend that he just doesn't see? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. Yes, and how many times must a man look up before he can see the sky? Yes, and how many ears must one man have before he can hear people cry? Yes, and how many deaths will it take till he knows that too many people have died? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. The answer, my is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. Yeah, man, there you go. A little Forrest Gumpy kind of thing for you right there. Blowing in the wind. That's that's what we talk about here in Hilo, because everybody's got a laundry line. It's blowing in the wind. Where's your laundry? Where are your bebeties? By the way, that's just so you know, if you want to like a little local speak, that's what's slang, local slang for your underwear if you're a guy. Call them bebeties. Why do we call them bebeties? Think about it. Remember? BBDs. So if your bebeties are on the clothing line, they are blowing in the wind. Right, honey? Yeah. Layla's like, why are you talking about bebeties? What's going on? All right, let's do our last one, everybody. And you know, it's our traditional closing song. And right after this, we're going to do our traditional saying goodbye and all that good stuff. So don't go anywhere. We got some more things to do, proper goodbyes and announcements and things like that. I do want to remind you, everybody, that, you can see right on your screen. I'm going to point to them right here. Those are my social media handles, so come on by Instagram, give me a follow. I'll put up some videos and some fun pictures and info sometimes. So that's over there at Instagram. And you guys have been wonderful and very generous so far today. So you can see right there we've got the PayPal link and the Venmo link. That is for the Ilua Relocation and Moving Fund right there. All money put towards starting our new life there in Las Vegas. And, gosh, all those stars, guys. You guys are fantastic. Thank you for your generosity. As I like to always write down, and it's always true, never expected, always appreciated. You guys are the best. Thank you so much. All right, let's do our lovely cruise, everybody, and then we'll say our proper goodbyes to each other. Oh, are you coming? Do you have something else to show me? Oh, I saw Lealoha walking over. I thought she was going to show me something else. I still can't believe how cool that Tiki Dave golf towel is. I'm going to show up and people are going to be playing golf with me and they're going to go, hey, who's Tiki Dave? Why, and why do you have his name on your towel? And I'll be like, hey, I'm Tiki Dave. Oh, Tennessee Whiskey, that's a great, good suggestion. I think that's like 2 chords if I'm not mistaken. It's just like a 2-chord song. We like 2 chords. I was actually considering a 1-chord song to do, and maybe we'll do it in a couple of weeks. But you know that coconut song by, I think it's Harry Nilsson. I think I did. You put the lime in the coconut and drink it all up. You put the lime in the coconut and da-da-da. It's one of the great 1-chord songs of all times. And people will still write and say, hey, why don't you put the chords inside the song? Okay, here we go, everybody, from the top. Lovely cruise, and do stick around because we will say our proper goodbyes. Here we go. One. Oh. I wasn't listening. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Drink it up. This one's for you, Tiki heads. It's been a lovely cruise. I'm sorry it's ended. Sad, but it's true, yeah. It's been a lovely cruise. Always is with you guys. These moments we're left with, may you always remember. These moments are shared by few. marcher ma fille. And those harbor lights, well, they're coming into view. We'll bid our farewells much too soon. So drink it up, this one's for you, yeah. It's been a lovely cruise, it sure has. It's been a lovely cruise. Tiki heads around the world, you know. It's been a lovely cruise. It sure has, everybody. Woo! Another great session. Fantastic, everybody. Now, do not go anywhere. Let me just take this off here, and we're going to say a proper goodbye to one another. First of all, mahalo to each and every one of you for coming out again today and sharing some ukulele funnin' and strumming with me and the rest of your fellow Tiki heads. By the way, if you are new to this, if you didn't know, that is what we refer to all you wonderful folks out there who tune in to the play-alongs and the performances and all that. The Tiki heads. Love it. The Tiki heads. There should be a bobblehead somewhere with my face on it at some point. I think, hey, honey, I should do a bobblehead. Get like a Tiki Dave bobblehead done. Some people would say that my head is so large that it's its own bobblehead already. So who knows? Anyways, so don't forget, everybody, coming up day after tomorrow, Sunday, is going to be the Unplugged and Sitting. That's our Sunday session of the Shaka Shack. That's music performance. It's not strumming and funning. I'm strumming and funning. But hopefully you guys are tuning in with a nice cool beverage. Maybe you're outside on your lanai, by the pool. Songs just kind of chill on a Sunday. So that's 1 o'clock Hawaiian time. So make sure you pass the word about that to your friends and family and everybody. And I'll be playing for you Sunday, 1 o'clock Hawaiian time. Big weekend here. I'm going to be wrapping up here, getting changed. And we've got our guests coming over, flying in just a little bit. Then we're heading to our Samoan fiesta, Fa'a Samoa as we like to call it, where our good friend Vic, who many of you know and love, is going to be playing tonight. So we're going to be doing that. Lots of fun stuff happening this weekend. Of course, Sunday is Shaka Shack. Please keep an eye out for next week's songs. They're already done. I just have to drop them into the Dropbox and set up the event. Lots of fun music. We've got a couple of new songs. I think about 4 or 5 new songs coming up. And you guys, as a matter of fact, let me see if I can maybe give you guys a little preview of let me see what's on the list here for the 2nd. It's July 2nd. For new songs, we've got everybody's favorite Blue Hawaii. We haven't done Blue Hawaii yet. Got a little U2 coming up. I still haven't found what I'm looking for. A nice little Buddy Holly song, Every Day. And the one that I'm waiting for, my personal favorite, I figured you might get a kick out of this. We're going full 80s retro, everybody. Next week, we're going to be doing, from Survivor, Eye of the Tiger. We're going to be playing Eye of the Tiger. So tune in for that, and keep an eye out on the Tiki Dave Facebook page for the link. Now, don't forget also, meetup.com, Tiki Dave's Ukuleleville, our little group there. That's the best way to be informed about when things are happening and links and all that good stuff. So make sure that you check on over there. Sign up for that. Nothing to buy, nothing to really purchase or anything. It's just you sign up for it, and you're part of Tiki Dave's Ukuleleville, and then you'll get some email notifications. That being said, everybody, let me get a little bit of music for you. And let's see, maybe something from the Aqua Velvets. Yeah, a little surf boogie to figure out today. So, yeah, Dan. Wow, Survivor. Yeah, no, it'll be some fun. So, everybody, once again, thanks so much for being so generous with your time and your talents and your playing, and also with your stars and all those great donations. It's really appreciated. On behalf of everybody here at Ukuleleville, at the Shaka Shack, Hula at Home, Lei Aloha, and all these wonderful people who bring you all these great events here from Hilo, I want to say please take care of each other. Everybody, wear your mask where applicable. By the way, if you still do need some masks for wherever you go, don't forget Kini Creations, Lei Aloha's Facebook page. All sorts of great stuff over there. Please be kind to each other, be considerate, and don't be a Karen. Don't be a Karen, everybody. You know what I'm talking about? I've been seeing more and more videos, not from you guys, but online. Don't be a Karen. Be a good person. Live aloha. That's what we're talking about. So let's do a little bit of surf boogie. It's your old buddy Tiki Dave. Have yourselves a wonderful weekend. Hope to see you Sunday in the Shaka Shack. Be good to each other, everybody. Aloha.